We're bringing together a really talented group of designers and developers to collaborate and innovate and generate exciting ideas for what can be done on the Android platform.
Within this context of a sprint, I really think that the distinction between designer and developer is blurred. It's all about problem solving and getting it done.
You're not working with designers as an engineer making a mistake to begin with. I feel like every designer or engineer brings a perspective to a project, and that's what's nice about working with a designer. You think like an engineer and designer comes and brings a perspective. In this group, I'm like happy to work with super talented designers. It helps me understand Android better because I see how they're thinking about it. It kind of kills my prejudgments about the product and I start thinking about it from a fresh perspective.
We focus in on generating a broad range of ideas that are really innovative and far-reaching, and then prototype and pull together concepts and prototypes to demonstrate and create a vision for what those concepts could be.
I never was really familiar with the idea of using this type of process for ideation, and it's impressive to see the degree of precision that Kai specifically has introduced in the way that she's run this process. It's been really enjoyable to see specifically how one exercise leads into the next, and the next, and the next, and how that can actually effectively yield good ideas.
We're a very small company, so effectively we're doing similar things all the time, but we often rush straight to the solution. It was nice to see some structure around, I guess, the process. So, it starts here and, you don't get to fix it straight away. It's like define the problem, then go to this step, then go to this step. And that kind of structure, though it seems kind of burdensome, like it actually improved like the overall thing we came up with.
When you're in a company, you tend to think about like how the company kind of does something and how the things that you've learned in the past, and then like here is just kind of like a blank canvas again, and you get to like start new and then rediscover the things that kind of work in a workflow or in a much more creative space. I mean, like here we like try to build something in like 3 days, which is like insane. This is the first time we actually like been in a sprint with just doing Android 2, and I would like love to bring some more of the Android sprinting back to our company.
I think design sprints facilitate interdisciplinarity, interoperability, and all of the kind of amazing things that can happen from a good collaboration.
One of the really exciting features of Android is that it's a very open platform. Anyone can come and write their own apps and create their own concepts. We want to bring that opportunity of openness to the design community and inspire designers to generate concepts and ideas and design really cool apps that leverage the openness of the platform.
I was impressed with the openness of Android. It's definitely a unique thing that you might not find on iOS or other systems. In our app in particular, there's things that we definitely couldn't have done on iOS that are actually really useful. And it is nice because the app can organically come with you into the rest of your life.
I think for me, one of the big awesome parts of it was that I was able to begin to learn Android, which is something that I've always wanted to do as a prototyper. I just would like to get to know Android better, and this is like a really big jump start.
One of the few constraints that they put on us here at the Design Sprint was like to sort of like come up with something that's like unique to the Android ecosystem. And as we were going through all of our, crazy eights and all of the myriad ideas that we had come up with, we actually abandoned some of them that were cool because they were kind of like something that could feasibly be built on any platform. And I think that giving us that constraint infused our other ideas with more creative solutions. And I think what we came up with is like so simple and so delightful and only available on Android.